Yo, 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 what is going on? We are back. Another episode, Primo Sports, episode 18. Back in the building. More content for the subscribers, all the primos and primas. It's your host, Jake Spreading Love, and of course, I'm with my co host.
You already know who it is. It's your boy Lex, and welcome back to another episode of Primo Sports, where it's all game and no hype.
And shit, the only hype that was around was in the league, man. You getting it here first, like we tapped in, and you could say that we're the source for real, cause you might get a prediction here that it's the first one, and it's the one that nobody said, and even I doubted that could happen. And we're gonna just start off with it, Lex. We gotta, you know what I'm saying, cause you predicted the game.
I said it. I
Um,
told you.
and if y'all didn't go see it, make sure y'all go check out the shorts, man. Show love to the shorts on the
Told
on
you
the
what it
page.
was.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all show love to the shorts.
I should have worn my girl today so I could shine just for my Pats. Cause yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was Sunday night. We'll start off with that game. Bills versus Pats. Patriots, big underdog.
Huge underdog.
Nobody thought, everybody picking the Bills. It was a game that I was hesitant. I bet on a live thing, but I didn't bet on in my original ticket because I was just like, I don't know. Because Lex kind of made some good points that had me thinking like, okay, the Pats could really do this. But anyway, the Pats win 23-20. What a great game. Another great, divisional game. So Lex, go ahead, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Talk your shit.
It was how I said it was going to be, man. As long as we controlled the clock, you know what I'm saying, which we did a pretty good job of. And really, it was Drake and Stephon, man. They stepped up. Drake, he started the game. I forgot what his numbers was in the beginning, in the first half, but I know he ended the game 13 for 14. 13 for 14. So only one pass was not complete. What more can you ask for? And then at the end of the game, the passes that he was making, the one to my man Booty over there, just slightly right over the defender, you know what I'm saying? Right in between two defenders on the sidelines. You know what I mean? And then the one on the run where he's getting tackled, but he finds Stephon right there. Boom, another first down, keeps the ball moving. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It was just a great game, and it just showed that like we can play. We got a good team, and if we stay consistent, we can really do some more things. And for me, what that makes me feel positive about is for the off season. You feel me? Because now you start winning games like this, and then you end the season with a good record. You let's say, like I said, wild card, we get there. Now you got these free agents looking like, I might want to go over there because they seem like they got things together. You feel me? They got the quarterback. They got the mentality. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Vrabel. He's fucking doing great at situational football. You feel me? Like that game right there, he knew what to do in the situations. So, you know what I mean? Like that's what we need. We need that. That's gonna keep us. It reminds me of old school Patriots football where it's like a bend don't break type of defense. You might be able to hang around, but at the end we still find a way. We're finding ways, and the offense is just moving smoothly. Stevenson, I really need you to do something about these fumbles. I feel like I believe you're like right behind this man Derrick Henry for fumbles this year, if not first. You gotta step that up, clean it up. We get that in order, man. Ain't no telling where we can go from there, man.
Yeah, nah, and I also would say this too. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of times I've seen Josh Allen kind of fold in these moments. To be honest, and I've seen it because of gambling. To be honest, because I'll have him on it, and there's been a couple times that it's like I'm doing a live bet for him, whatever, you know, and he has the ball. with a potential to win the game, and he don't go down and get the touchdown. They get a field goal, right? Penalties. You like get them in the end zone. It's crazy. That's the way you lose a game, right? But also, you didn't do much to win it in my eyes because you had the ball, and they get down to like the red zone, and the play calling changes. You didn't mix in the run. You did 3 straight passes that didn't get a yard. It's questionable. It's questionable coaching at that point, and then it's also questionable decision making by Josh Allen because I feel like you got ultimate power on the field at the end of the day. You're the MVP of the league. I'm pretty sure you could check out of a play if you wanted to. I'm pretty sure you could call an audible if you wanted to. And he doesn't do it. And I've seen him not make the right plays when it really come down to it. And if you were going off of, how it looked like on paper or whatever, if you're going off of like team success from recent years, you're the Buffalo Bills. You're supposed to dominate. That's what everybody had you projected to do. Now, of course, I'm not saying that's always going to happen, but you got to figure out a way to win this game. And you had the opportunity, and you only came up with the field goal, which ended up being your demise at the end. It's just, I'm not saying that, there's no way they could win a Super Bowl, but it ain't gonna happen with these type of like losses for real, because it just shows that when I really need you, you can't put it in the end zone. 3 is cool, but if it's to win the game, it's cool. Like, oh, we're down or it's tied up, a field goal wins it. That's cool. You got down there and it's a game-winning field goal. But when you're trying to, if your touchdown can give you the lead, right? If it's 20-17 and your touchdown could give you the lead, in the end, that's what you need to do. MVP.
Yeah.
In a divisional game. And you couldn't get it done. Shout out the Patriots. Shout out Stephon Diggs. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the looks was crazy to me though. Like, cause he was doing a lot of that on the sideline, and I was like, oh shit, the pink powder's out here. You know what I'm saying? But he was playing phenomenal. Like, he was just hyped up, super hype. I think he's really the reason, like, cause he was taking a lot of passes and then getting yak on them for real. So, but also he was making the crazy catches on the sidelines. I mean,
he made a great catch on the side.
Hell of a game, man. But I mean, Drake put that shit in the right spot too.
Yeah, going back to Stephon. One thing that I've been seeing throughout this whole season so far is just the leadership on the sidelines. When you see him, he's just nothing but positivity. He's talking to Drake. He's talking to everybody like, yo, let's go. Let's get it. Let's stay on them. Let's stay aggressive. Like, that's the type of energy I like to see. Like, yeah, be that leader. You feel me? Put that battery in everybody's back. Be that number one dude, you know what I'm saying, that everybody can go to and look to, because he is, he's one of the vets on the team, if not like the vet on the team, you know what I'm saying? And that's great for Drake, because then now you got his confidence going through the roof. Like, yeah, word, I could do it. You feel me? We need that over here. We need that.
Yeah. And now the division is close, 4-1, 3-2 now, but with a divisional win on them, obviously, with a win on them. So, right now, if the Bills lose and y'all win, first place. I mean,
right.
just
now
like that,
gotta carry that
everything. But
now we just gotta carry the energy over into and play the Saints this Sunday.
Yeah,
we gotta, because we can't, just start getting like a little lackadaisical because we won 2 in a row and start feeling ourselves. Now we gotta play as if we're 0-0.
Yeah, and I need Hunter Henry to go crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Every game has to be played as if it's 0, like our record is 0-0. We gotta go out there hungry, ready to play, ready to show these dudes like, hey, we can put on these win streaks, you know what I'm saying? get to a 4-2, you know what I mean? And like I said, put the league on notice. We gotta keep putting the league on notice that we're here. It's not just the Chiefs, it's not just, the Ravens and the Bills. Nah, we want our name to be, spoken about.
Yeah, Ravens clip right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Right now they out the picture.
Yeah, right now they looking crazy. But
everybody putting up 40 on the Ravens.
But yeah, like we need to be back on top again. We need to be back on top again. It's been too long. You know how we is over here, man. We are very fickle, very fickle. So yeah, we need to get back on top.
Yeah, I would say that was a good victory, and then y'all going against the Saints. Y'all should. I would say y'all winning that game in my opinion. I don't mind giving praise to the Pats or whatever. You feel me? It's not a big deal, But I feel like that's like the Saints are. Look, so we'll just go right into it. So we played Sunday against the Saints, and the game that just coming off we beat the undefeated Chargers. This is the fucking mind blowing shit, right? So you beat the undefeated Chargers and then lose to the team that didn't have a win the next week. Welcome to the Giants Nation. So going into the game, very confident, and I wasn't wrong for the confidence because
you should be because the Saints are not that good right now. They're not. So you should go in there with some confidence.
Our secondary is very questionable. It's just we give up a lot of deep plays because we be missing a fucking assignment all the time, and always be some motherfucker just confuse them like where he gotta be at in coverage, and then pause a bust happens. And you got Shaheed going for a fucking 90-something yard touchdown, whatever the fuck it was. It's just, but still, moving the rock every time, easy shit. Moving the rock like I'm on a block for real. Like, they just moving, boom, fumble, interception. Like,
so that's what, like 6 turnovers, 5?
5. And look, in the game, I'm feeling like it was too much of an expectation maybe for them. Like maybe they just felt like, nah, we really got this. And plus the way that we were moving the ball, it's like they really can't stop us from scoring. Jackson Dart scrambles out. He loses the ball by himself. Just doing too much because you're holding the ball improperly. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to. You're running. You gotta run like this. You can't run like this. Holding the ball like that. So, loses the ball like that. Moving. Get down to almost a 10-yard line. Scatterboo, my dog. But he fumbles. The ball just wasn't. It just wasn't meant to be for sure. Because just the way
on the sideline. Give me some new gloves.
Give me some new fucking gloves. I need.
Give me some new gloves.
So, the shit. The way the ball bounced too. Crazy. So you're just like, oh yeah, like it's not meant to be. You feel me? And Rattler was doing some shit, but it's like
it wasn't
we're
really
not. We should still win the game, and it's annoying. You feel me? Because then you go into like what we did Thursday night, and now you're talking about like what our record could be. Honestly, just what our record could be if we started Jackson Dart off the rip. But it's good though. You gotta go through a game like that where you fumble and you turn the ball over. That shit's gonna happen. No quarterback is perfect. You feel me? No person is perfect. But like, you're not gonna just go through every game, no turnovers, 300 yards. 3 touchdowns and shit's unrealistic. Feel me? So he just had to go through that, I guess. But it was still a game that we needed. We got to win every game, Like, when you start off 1-3, Russell Wilson just wasn't the choice. Everything is hindsight. Hindsight is 2020, I guess, now. When you think about it, like, oh, if we started Jackson Dart from the beginning, where we would be at. But, we didn't. And now we're doing it. And, we going to the game. Shout out, man. Shout out my dogs, man. Come through Thursday night on our, you know what I mean? Not to, I ain't Swizz riding, but on some pack shit. We the underdogs too.
Yeah,
Philly
nah,
coming off a L.
that was a great win for you guys. I mean, that game in general, the way it started, that first quarter, first half was just amazing. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Just going tip to tap, basically. You know what I'm saying? Everybody putting up numbers, and I was really shocked at the end of it. You know, seeing the final score, but then just watching the game, like, wow, the Giants are really doing their thing right now. It was my first time actually seeing Duck play. You feel me? So what amazed me the most about him was the fact that how he was able to scramble out of a lot of situations. You feel me? So I'm like, wow, they kind of got something. And then just seeing, Scatterboo over here, just fucking nuts with a ball. Pulse. You know what I'm saying? Just running.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, I see what y'all got going on over here. And then just also seeing how messed up Philly kind of looks on the offensive side of the ball. Like it seems like they don't really have an identity. It seems like they really don't have an identity, bro. Like,
Let's just call it what it is. Motherfuckers figured them out. That's what
and that's basically what it is.
Like,
They tried to. It's like they simplified an offense to that made it work for them and their players' skill sets, but then they don't know how to play outside of that. Like at the end of the game, where this dude missed my man, who was it?
Devontae Smith.
Yes, he missed Smith right there, overthrew him, bro, and that would have been either that could have been a game winner. You know what I'm saying? Set him up perfectly. You know what I'm saying? For some type of points, put some type of points on the board for him, and it would have just had the offensive moving, but they couldn't complete the pass. And throughout the game, in the beginning of the game, they're hitting AJ, but then after a while, it seems like they just couldn't find him. And then Saquon was just he did a little something. He had a couple good, sparks of energy and a couple plays that were like, all right, cool. But other than that, it was shut down. So it seems like they have no real identity. They don't know what they're doing on the offensive end.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you guys were just able to say, oh, okay, we know what to do here. And then we'll just put our quarterback in a good position to where we ain't got to like sling the ball crazy down the field, but we'll just put him in position to get us the score. And then, boom, what happens? Niggas is scoring.
Yeah, nah, and that the thing is for real, I say that Philly is the one that stifled themselves. They wasn't Saquon was popping off, had 2 runs for 15 plus yards just to start the game. They stopped, they wasn't handing them the ball. Like it was I'm like, okay, y'all wanna keep passing, go ahead. Like we can do that.
They were hitting the tight end.
And what is really exposing, especially with these last 2 games, like because with the game versus Denver, they were up 17-3 going into the fourth, and you don't hold it down, you lose. Come on, it's showing that 17 ain't enough to win a fucking game, and then y'all just put up what y'all put up on Thursday, 17.
Right.
It's not enough. It's not enough. And y'all just don't got it because what's happening is that it's really exposing that Jalen Hurts, yes, in the Super Bowl, phenomenal game, and he's capable of the shit, but it's not a consistent thing. Like he's not gonna do that every week. Every quarterback could have a game like that. In the 300 plus yards against a top defense and 3 plus touchdowns, whatever the case is, y'all running in for it, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want. Them shits is gonna happen. But it's not every week. Y'all was squeaking by with these victories. Every time you're barely getting by. And then you got a fucking a tush push that bro, on all of them shits, it's a fucking false start. Like you can't. This shit.
My thing with that is like
they really going ahead of the snap every time.
and then my thing too though is like because I always
Get
feel
that shit
like
out the league.
if you're gonna fucking just stop it. You feel me? As far as I'm talking about the defenses. Stop letting them get into these short yardage situations where they can do this touch push shit, and I guarantee you, you're gonna see less of it because now you're gonna make them really have to play offense. You're gonna have to make Jalen really be a quarterback now.
Yeah,
Either he's gonna have to use his legs to get out of the pocket and scramble and get the first on his own, or he's gonna have to stand there and actually throw the pass.
But bro, they
You know what
can
I'm saying?
push from like the 2, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't realistically expect me to stop a team from getting to 3rd and short all game. You feel me?
You
Like,
can, but you can have it like if
really get there. Like
you will.
especially against they have a crazy amount of offensive weapons. They're gonna
They do.
get into 3rd and short.
They are, but if they're getting like 8 right now, if they're getting 8 of those a game, if you can limit those to 4, now that's a dub for you because now you're making them play a longer, a longer field. You know what I'm saying?
My whole thing is that though they're not. If you look at a lot of them and you evaluate a lot of the tush push plays, bro, the offensive linemen are going ahead of the fucking snap all the time. And you can't really see it, you know? Like me and Geek was pointing the shit out to me. He like, yo, bro, look, you can't even tell when they going offside because, or, they doing a false start because the shit is so crowded with people. I'm not saying, look, whatever, y'all do it, it's cool, but it's like, bro, the refs gotta be more on this shit because you're looking at a replay and you're seeing a dude go before the snap happens. It's already a hard ass play to stop. So the fact that you false starting on top of that is crazy to me. And like,
if they're reviewing it, they should be able to catch that call.
Like,
you feel me, and bring it back if it's under review. You feel me?
Nah, but this shit's not under review. You just end up seeing it when you watch the replay of the play. So like they do it, and then the thing is like real shit. If it's 2nd and 4, they could do that shit 2 times probably and get the first down. Like, what are we? I don't know. At some point, it's like, what are we doing, bro? We just setting up a pile of people and just pushing a quarterback. Like,
I think it also just shows, but for me, it just goes right back to the whole offensive thing. You have no identity.
Yeah,
you have no identity. So you're going off of what you know. You're defaulting to, all right, we 3rd and 4. Fuck it, we're just gonna do this. You know what I'm saying, man? The amount of times that y'all was able to get them to them long 3rd downs, you know what I'm saying, the 3rd and 6, and that's what I mean. If teams is able to, because they have no identity right now, you feel me? If you're able to get them to the 3rd and 6, oh yeah, that's perfect for you. 3rd and 7, perfect. Yeah. 3rd and 8, perfect. 3rd and 4, nah, because then you know this is gonna come. You feel me? And
I would say like 3rd and 2, you want to keep them away from 3rd and 1s and shit.
Yeah, like, cause that's for me. Every time I see it, I'm like, yo, if y'all could keep them in the 3rd and 6s, bro, now you have to make them play. You have to make them get that. You feel me? And Jalen's not always going to get that. They're not always going to get those 3rd and 6s, those 3rd and 7s. You know what I'm saying? They may get some because they still do have talent on the offensive side of the ball. You know what I'm saying? So it can happen, but just going off of like, bro, they have no identity right now. Shit, if we can keep them right here, right within here, under the, you know what I'm saying, 3rd and 6th, 3rd.
How long they been doing this shit though? They've been doing this shit like 3-4 years, right? And every fucking play, screen plays, whatever was a new play that hopped in the shit in the league, wildcat formations. Every one of them shits, there's a way to stop it. There's a way, bro. There's like no way to stop this play. So I don't know, man. I just think that it's like you should be limited to it. Fuck it. Like make it like how the whole hack and shack shit is. Like, yo, you can't do it under a certain amount of time. Or like you know, make it a limit. Yo, you get like 4 touch pushes, bro. Like we not about to do this. You know what I'm saying? This is an entertainment business at the end of the day too. You know, like I understand. You know, everybody just wants to win a game and shit like that. But like the NFL, all this shit, like the reason why motherfuckers get paid so much bread, cause you get paid to, throw a football and And it's the entertainment aspect of why they're getting paid. It's because of how many people tune in to watch this person do a spectacular thing with a football or a basketball or a baseball, whatever the case may be. That's why athletes get paid millions of dollars. It's the entertainment factor. And like it's again, I know you just want to win a game, but you got to understand the business you're in. So that's why like you got to make yourself marketable and shit like that on top of being a good player. And I guess that's if you want, but if you're really trying to ascend to, you want to be a superstar. A superstar is somebody that is iconic and not just the field. It's just like you see him out, oh shit, like he's so good, but he's also got he's crazy marketable. You know what I mean? Got all the deals, Nike, Gatorade.
Kids love him, adults.
You know what I'm saying? So like you have to do that, and so like entertainment is part of it. It's like same thing with fighting. It's like you could be a champion like a Marab. It's relentless pace. It's not really finishes. He gets a couple finishes, but it's more like he's gonna go to decision most fights. He's not gonna go, it's not gonna be a knockout or a submission. Or you got Alex Pereira, who is, that's a knockout every time we watching it. So it's the entertainment factor, right? When he walks when he does his entrance, he's doing the arrow shit. He's selling him, you know what I'm saying? He's marketing himself. This is what my shit is. So entertainment is the base of all of this. I'm not trying to watch you push a motherfucker mad times. It's just boring. It's like how many limit the shit. Anyway, regardless of the fact, Giants came in, and I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't like I'm watching the game. I definitely didn't have a prediction that we were gonna win. I was like, I don't know, because Philly obviously coming off the loss, and they're still Philly. They won the Super Bowl last year. I'm thinking we might be raps in a way, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Watching the game. Bro, start off, touchdown, Dart with the crazy scramble. Like, yo, his pocket presence is crazy, bro. That boy got a third eye, yo. He moving through the pocket, finding the lanes, and he be out. And because you need the mobility now as a quarterback, obviously. And now he has a couple runs now that are decent yards for a touchdown. Comes back, throws another touchdown, scrambling. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's just showing everything. So you just know, I'm like, yo, I called Gee. I said, yo, look, we probably, who knows, because the way the Giants are, motherfuckers will start off with 2 touchdowns and then not scored for the rest of the game. So I'm like, yo, we got him. We found our quarterback. Like, even with that loss to the Saints, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
We found our quarterback. So, boom, we do that. They respond. It was looking like, okay, maybe this might be the last 13 we score. Nope, respond back. Scatterboo going crazy. I mean, the boy just falls forward. He just a fall forward back. He's not going backwards. And pause, the way he explodes is crazy.
Nah, the way that he hits the whole pause is it's very explosive. Pause.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's boom. You feel me? As soon as he gets it, boom. Like how they teach you how to run.
Yeah.
That's how they teach you how to hit the whole pause. You feel me? So yeah.
I didn't teach you last year. I didn't teach you. Show me how to teach you. Yeah, all right, word. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pause and all that stuff. But the way he's saying that whole,
it's crazy how you gotta say it like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, I don't know but the way he runs through where his other players are blocking. The way he does that.
I tell you this though, after that, it was that was definitely a great must win for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
It was a great must win because after that Saints game, that made y'all 1-4.
Mm-hmm.
It made you guys 1-4. So that's a dangerous position to be in football. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You lose five games in the league, it's like fuck. You feel me? Like we're pretty much out of the playoffs. You could say that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because it's like you lose two more after that, you're definitely gonna be out of the playoffs. You feel me? So it was just a great response to a loss where you know you should have won the game. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, yo, we should have won this game, especially after beating the top defense in the Chargers. To have to lose this game against the Saints, but then to respond the way that you do on national TV, you know what I mean, against the defending champions, against Jalen Hurts, these guys, it's a great response because then now it's like, okay, guys, now we 2-4. You know what I'm saying? We're feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Who's on the schedule for next week? We feeling good. We got to take that energy, transfer that over, and keep it consistent because you don't want to go backwards.
I mean, we're running it back with them in like 2 weeks.
Right. So, and that's another reason why you want to keep it up because you already know they're gonna. Now you got to go to Philly, right?
Yeah.
The next time, so you know they remember this. They're gonna remember it. So you know the next game it may not be like the first game, right? May get a little uglier, a little more feisty. You know what I'm saying? The score may not be the same. So now you know, all right. Now we gotta go and win this next one. So then when we go into Philly, now we even more confident.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now we got that battery in our back. Daughter's out here like, nigga, I'm that dude. What's up? Let's get it.
You feel me? And look, man, the kid has the it factor. You know what I'm saying? Pause, the looks, the swag, the confidence, like, bro. I don't know if you saw it, and I can't believe somebody hasn't clipped it or whatever. Scatterboo goes in for a touchdown, and the rest didn't really know if it was a touchdown at first, and like he kind of had his hand up and shit like this.
So we gave him a high five.
Yo, bro, gave him the high five. I'm like, yo, nah, this dude is he's having fun out there. That's how you win, though. Like,
I know that
because that's what keeps you, it keeps you loose. If you like, I'm playing football. We having fun.
Yeah.
High five the ref. Let's go.
Yeah, nah, I like
yo.
When I seen him go down or whatever and they brought him to the blue tent or whatever, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? I see the coach over there bugging like, yo, tell me what's going on.
He said,
yo, go check him, da 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 da. Yeah. My man was sitting there, yo, he was bugging, yo.
I need it, yo, bro.
And then when y'all threw Russell in there and he threw that one pass, I was like, yeah, go sit down.
Yo, bro, as soon as you saw him, that's when they turn around, yo, bro.
Yo, as soon as he threw that joint,
as soon as
it didn't even go near the receiver. It just went straight to the ground.
I'm
like, yeah, go sit down.
I swear to you, Daboll was turning around to the tent before the ball hit the ground. He was already,
like, not for nothing.
What the fuck is going on?
Like, not for nothing. I don't know why he's QB2 right now. I thought Jameson would take that spot. Just because I feel like if you want to go to entertainment factor, bro, I feel like you're gonna get more out of Jameson, bro. I feel like you gonna get more out of him, bro.
Yeah, Jameis Winston, I'm gonna be 100, should be in the Hall of Fame purely off of personality. I mean, there is nobody else. He looks you in the eyes. He tells you he's grateful for you. Like, I feel like he fucks with everybody. Like, I feel like he likes us and he don't even know us.
Like, bro, it's like how can you not like him, bro? Even if he pisses you off during the game, after the game, you're gonna be like, man.
The morale on the sideline, he's so positive, and I'll give Russell that as well. You know, he was showing love to Scatterboo and shit after the touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Being a real professional, I'll give him that. But bro, I'm with my shorty watching this shit. I'm like, yo, they put in Sierra's boyfriend. I'm not even calling you Russell Wilson anymore. Yeah, you're literally Sierra's boyfriend now.
I just thought it was funny, man, because the way he just, all right, let's go. Boom. Threw that pass, that shit at the ground, like sub.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Did a handoff and then a ball into the ground. And I said, yo, bro. and
bro.
Dart was looking through the little mesh and shit. I heard, so he probably was like, "Yo, yeah, am I good, yo? Am I good?" Because this, yo, Sierra boyfriend out there wilding right now. You feel me?
Yeah, the
Like,
coach is over there bugging on the doctor and shit. Like, yo, tell me what the fuck is good, bro.
you know, Future loving this shit. Future petty ass loving this shit. For real, you know, he like, yeah.
Yo, it was crazy, man. They gave my man 2 plays. As soon as he fucking threw that pass, they said, "Sub, come sit down, bro."
Yeah, nah, that was crazy, yo. That shit, I was like, yo, I was on Dable. I'm like, with the same thing as Dable. Bro, where's Dart at? We got,
Get him out there,
yo,
bro.
bro, I don't care. And then, like, yeah, in that situation, throwing Jameis, bro. Like, stop playing, bro. Like,
Yo, that's the type of shit that
to
make
be
you
honest,
like, yo, I'm about to go suit up, bro. Fuck it.
because I'm gonna be honest, you can't tell me that he's not on the same level as Russell Wilson, if not better than him right now. Russell Wilson hasn't showed anything. He showed one game against the Cowboys because the Cowboys have a terrible fucking defense.
That's when he
That's
was
the
just
only
chucking
thing.
it.
And now, like speaking of them though, now the conversation really comes into play on, yo, who's gonna be the best quarterback in the NFC East now? Because I'm gonna be 100. You know, obviously as a Giants fan, I don't fuck with the Cowboys, but I gotta do my job as an analyst. You know, Dak is fucking bugging right now. Like, the numbers are crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, MVP type shit. I'm not gonna lie. But, and then obviously Jaden Daniels, uprising. You seen what they just did. They did, as soon as he come back, get a fucking dub, you know, against the Chargers, which
Juju came to see him too, you know what I'm saying?
the fucking Chargers, huh? You thinking, you know, you start off 3-0.
It might have just been
In the previous episode,
bro.
in one of the previous episodes, remember when they started off when they beat the Chiefs? I'm like, because we was saying this shit before that game anyway. Again, you know, Primo Sports, we kind of the source. I mean, we be kind of know what we talking about over here. But I was saying like, nah, Justin Herbert about to be done with the getting bullied. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to take over the AFC West. It's my turn. Sick of this Chief shit.
These last 2 games, though.
You know.
I don't know.
And it's just not 10 points. You know, you're losing.
Yeah.
You know, you were only put up 18 against us.
It might have been, I don't want to speak too soon, but it might have been fool's gold.
It might be. Who knows?
You feel me?
And now with Denver, you know, it looks like maybe Denver might be the ones.
Ball.
Because let's just get into
Always
it.
out there balling on Sunday.
Let's just get into it. Monday night, Chiefs versus Jaguars. Hell of a game. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, yo. The night games have been going.
Yo,
crazy.
these last few games on Sunday and Thursday.
And
Yo,
Monday.
nah, you ain't lying, bro. You was not lying. Them joints been kind of lit.
Yeah,
Cause that Monday night game, Chiefs Jags, the ending was crazy. You
Yeah,
feel me?
wow.
Like, yo, how my man hiked the ball, fall twice, stumble twice, get up and walk in the end zone.
Yeah, man.
Nobody stopped that. How your man's just on defense? What's his name? Chris Jones. Yeah. How he just like mad hesitant to go and chase dude?
Yeah, I don't
Bro,
know
like
that
what's
was.
going
I don't know
on
what
over
was.
here?
And honestly, it fucked it up for the Chiefs because they came down and they put it in the end zone. But then, I mean, again, it's the penalties. The reason why the Jags were at the 1 yard line to score was a penalty in the end zone.
Didn't their kicker Buckner miss a field goal in the game too?
I don't know. I might have missed that, but what I did see was then on the kickoff, right? Because now they're down 3. The kickoff happens. Get a good return, holding on it.
Yeah.
When you got no timeouts, you can't. It's just and it's on the same guy that had a holding call on a previous return.
Yeah.
So you just can't do it. You're not gonna win the game like that. But But listen, the Jaguars are gotta be the biggest surprise of the season so far. Everybody was coming at dude with the Duval. Motherfucker got y'all 4-1. So Duval that shit.
It's kinda.
playing both sides,
Showing out.
showing out,
Going out.
making a crazy
Going out, yo.
acrobatic catch.
I'm saying,
Trevor
like,
Lawrence getting in his bag, getting the
Trevor
confidence.
Lawrence, yeah, because he might be on the hot seat for this season.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Oh, no, it was getting there.
You feel me? So he might have been on the hot seat. So for him to do that, beating the Chiefs on a Monday night game,
But it's still, but I'm gonna still say this though. It showed that the Chiefs are. I think they're gonna be fine. I think they're still gonna make the playoffs.
I think they're gonna make the
Because-
playoffs too.
Because like, the defense kind of just fucked that up. I mean, and what I really thought for real, because look, Pat Mahomes throws the pick six, right?
Right.
When he throws the pick six, he claps. All right, come back down, tie the game up. Like, so I'm like, oh, this is it. Like, even like that's real confidence, and that's just knowing like shit like that gonna happen. I might throw a pick six here and there. When I do, I'm just gonna overcome it. You know what I'm saying? That's real championship pedigree that he showed in the game. And the defense let him down at the end of the day. But their defense is a good defense. So I think moving forward, I think they're gonna be fine. I think it's gonna really come down to like them and Denver. I mean, hopefully, if the Chargers could get right
Oh, for the AFC West.
for the AFC West, So if like the Chargers could get right, but like it might be a Denver Chiefs thing. Like I'm not taking that L and being like, oh nah, it's really raps for them because I saw like the offense is coming back into form.
Yeah, no, Kelsey was getting the ball.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He was getting the ball more. Mahomes was moving. Like, he looked pretty good. The offensive line. Yeah, the offensive line looked pretty good. Everything looked like you said, on the offensive side of the ball, it looks like, okay, things are starting to come together now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like one of these fucking people like that panic.
Yeah.
Like, you know how like an analyst, like these analysts on sports, they do this shit just for the clickbait. Oh, is it over for the Chiefs? Like, no, it's not.
It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take Andy Reid to not be there. It's gonna take
they're not in the fucking
Patrick Mahomes not to be there and Kelsey not to be there for them to not be anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I don't think it's gonna be that. It's just gonna be a lot tougher this year. You know what I mean? The challenge is gonna be a little bit greater.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's really what it is because the Broncos are coming. Pause. You know what I'm saying? They want that AFC West title. You know what I'm saying? Bo Nix,
man.
Bo Nix is not playing.
The league is in good hands.
This is what I was saying earlier, like a few episodes ago, where I'm like the talent in the NFL, my nigga, is just scattered across the board.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? On every team, there's 2-3 people that are really sticking out for these teams, especially the quarterbacks. Nobody expected Duck to come and do what he's doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Drake May is doing his fucking thing right now. You know what I'm saying? Jaden Daniels doing this thing. Bo Nix balled. You feel me? And those are just 4 that I named. You feel me? And then I'll even mention Daniel Jones. He's not a young nigga, but he's been in there for a while. But him having a resurgence, Matt Jones having a resurgence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then just the talent level on all sides of the ball throughout the league. This is probably one of the most exciting. Trevor Lawrence. You feel me? Like, this is probably one of the most exciting times in football.
And then you still got your vets that are holding it down. You still got Patrick Mahomes. He's not even 30 yet. Or he's about to be 30.
Still got Josh Allen out here.
Lamar Jackson when he comes back, and that's it. That's the thing that, they're going to have to evaluate anyway on whether he should even come back. Because, like, if the season's about to be up and stuck, bro, you might as well just not even let him play. But either way, just him, the talent there, it's crazy. Dak Prescott showing
Dak is showing out.
It's some great performances going on, and it's exciting. I'm not gonna lie.
It really is.
Back to the Jacksonville game, I'm gonna say that Trevor Lawrence on that play, it's crazy because like the way this shit work is like who knows what would have happened, right? Like let's say if he doesn't trip over his man's, or his man doesn't step on his foot. Maybe that plays like ass and it doesn't even work. Like, it'd be like divine things that be happening, bro. Like, he probably needed to fall them 2 times and it kind of fucked everything up for everybody. Like, and then you just see him scramble out, like to have the presence to know that
Right, the presence of mind to like, hold on, I
But
gotta get up.
Chris Jones, you kind of far from the play, but you gotta make the effort, bro. I don't like to see that. I'm not gonna like to see if you just looking at this shit. Like Adoree Jackson from the Eagles did that shit on a play when Scatterboo scored. It was lackluster. Like you just looking at a motherfucker score. Like I can't get with that shit. Even though Chris Jones is an exceptional player, but you gotta do a little bit more on that. But I don't think he was gonna get Trevor regardless. So I think Trevor was.
Right, but
He
you
was
just want to see
determined.
that effort though.
He was determined. Yeah,
Right, you just want to see that effort that you're making an
That's all.
attempt to
Yeah.
go and make a stop.
I'm
You
not
feel
really
me?
happy when you come to the sidelines if I see that. So
Right, make
you
the
know.
attempt.
I understand you're a champion, you're one of the greatest. D tackles to play the game, all of that shit. Your brother John Jones, I don't. He might whoop my ass, but it is what it is, bro. You can't. I need effort. I need effort on that. But Trevor Lawrence is really the biggest story in that, just getting up, having the wherewithal to be like, all right, bet we scrambling, we up out of here. And, to get the win off of, unfortunately,
That was
a
a shocking
penalty.
win too, man.
Yeah, man, it's
That was
crazy. It's
shocking.
crazy. And
It
the
makes you
Jaguars
scratch
are
your
here.
head, like,
Jaguars are here.
and they're 4-1 at that.
The Jaguars are here.
Yo, they're really 4-1 though.
Yeah,
You
I got
feel
it.
me?
Yeah.
Like the AFC right now is looking kind of crazy because there's a bunch of teams where it's just like, hold on, where the fuck did you come?
Pittsburgh still,
Yo, how is Pittsburgh right now 4-1?
It's
They should be 3-2. We should have beat them niggas.
yeah, nah.
We really should have beat them niggas, but that's us beating us. We really beat ourselves in that game.
That's how I feel about the Saints game. I just feel like
It was,
we ourselves in that shit.
we had like 4 or 5 turnovers that game. That was just like how, but it is what it is. Ain't nothing we can do about it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Just learn from it. But yeah, the Steelers 4-1, Jags 4-1. You know what I mean? Eagles are 4-1 right now. Bills are 4-1.
Y'all 3-2.
We're
Shit.
3-2.
I think about to be shaky in the league. I think there's a lot of shit that like
the
people
Colts right now.
I mean, yeah.
The Colts right now are they're probably like the biggest surprise almost. You feel me? Like who would have
Jonathan Taylor, man, gave me 31 fantasy points. Man,
Who would've thought?
consistently.
who would have thought Daniel Jones would be coming out here just
Yeah. It's crazy, and I wouldn't, a lot of people are saying, doing the consideration, like, is he in MVP conversations, which is crazy. Like, whoa.
wow
Like,
crazy.
wow. Crazy.
So that means he's in the conversation with it'd be him,
Dak. Yeah.
who else would be in that conversation right now? Probably Bo.
You want to put Bo? I mean, you probably would still, even though after the loss, you probably would still keep Josh Allen up
Josh
there.
Allen. Oh yeah, you have
You know
to
what I'm
keep Josh
saying?
Allen. He'll probably be the top because he's
Yeah.
been the most consistent.
But I would say that, the numbers, they're there. They're not really, they're there, but not 100% there. Like, I would put Dak over him right now because
You can do that.
it's more of like, Daniel Jones is getting them there though, but like Jonathan Taylor is kind of finishing the job, but that's kind of, you're the quarterback, you're getting them to the place to hand it off, because Jonathan Taylor had 3 touchdowns, but he only had 60-something yards. So
So that means
obviously,
everything came from short yards.
yeah, but he's also a good in the receiving game too, so he catches the ball
Which ain't nothing wrong, man. I got us down here. Now we're calling
Yeah.
the right place to
And
get us in the end zone.
and that's the right thing to do, and not have that ego to be like, oh, I want to throw the touchdown. And
Right.
the record,
It's a chess game out there, bro.
and the record is where it's at. Again, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but I don't fucking sugarcoat nothing. They still haven't really, they haven't played anybody crazy. The one time they did was the Rams, and they lost that game. So it's cool, 40 points, all of that, but it's against the Raiders. Raiders are ass. You know what I'm saying? You beat the Titans, not, they just got their first one on some crazy shit too. That was a fucking wild ass
Cam
game.
did some old.
I mean, he got real lucky.
Cam did
Fumble and the
some old
fucking ball,
weird
yeah,
shit,
like
bro.
He put some
Like,
voodoo on that.
yeah, it
fucking
was
ball.
like, yo, how did you manage that one,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah.
Like,
But look, win is a win. You gotta take the win. However they come, all that
listen,
matters.
I'm
is
not
the
mad
win.
at it, bro. I'm not mad at it, bro. Like you said, a dub is a dub.
Yeah.
Nobody could take it from you. You know what I'm
I just
saying?
like for Indy. Look, man, I just gotta see it against the premium teams. That's all I gotta do. If I see that,
Right. And who's the
oh, I could put you in the MVP conversation for sure. I don't got no problem with that, but I need the competition. It's not your fault, it's whatever schedule y'all get. But at the end of the day, when we're talking about MVPs, we need to take everything into accountability.
They gotta play the. They gotta play the
Into account.
Cardinals. They gotta play the Cardinals on Sunday.
Not really another not really crazy team. I'm jealous of their schedule. I'm not gonna lie, because the Giants got a fucking crazy gauntlet of a schedule. But let's see what happens. Cardinals are still, they mad too though, because the Cardinals are just like that team that is like right,
And they just
right
can't
there.
get over
They
it.
just can't. Marvin Harrison Jr. starting to show out. Almost had 100 yards. Had 97 yards.
About time, because I
But-
feel like he's too good of a player to put up the numbers that he has been putting up.
yeah.
And especially like in the beginning of the season, I forgot what game it was I was watching, but towards the end of the game, he ended up, kind of coming alive. But during the game, it was the game where he just looked like he wasn't
Yeah, the one that we was
there.
talking about before.
Yeah, like there was no
But he
confidence.
caught that, but he lost somebody in
Yeah, at the end of the game, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it was
But they
like,
still lost that game.
like his body language, everything was just like, yeah, I don't even want to do this right now. You feel me? And then he had his one moment at the end of the game with the little Moss joint, but he's too good of a player, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so
And-
hopefully this is it though. You gotta get. He had 97 this one, so this.
And him and
this should-
Kyler
let's
can
move.
make it happen. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They could definitely make it happen. It just has to happen. Because if not, then I don't know if somebody's going to have to go or they're going to have to rethink something. Because, like you said, it's like they're always right there. But for some reason, they just can't get over it. You feel me?
Yeah, nah, they just can't. It's an issue, and I feel like the thing is with them is they're not consistent enough on the offense end. It's just that's just the whole point. But look, we're gonna pivot off of that for a little. We're gonna go from the football. We got basketball season starting up, but we also have the WNBA season that ended. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I didn't know the playoffs started. And I didn't know until like a week.
Sorry, ladies.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that it started. But I watched some highlights. Did I tune in? I mean, Caitlin Clark wasn't playing in any of the games. But I'm sorry. It sounds disrespectful. I'm just keeping it a bean. We didn't have Angel Reese in there. We didn't have any of those names, but we had Asia Wilson.
Angel, excuse me.
She is the GOAT, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful when I was saying the shit that I'm saying. I just it's y'all still got to do more at WNBA because of look at who you got. I just think y'all pushing her, but it needs to be more of a push because she's phenomenal.
Bro.
Game winner
The
in the
turnaround
series.
Game winner, bro.
Come on, man.
She's that girl, bro.
Multiple time Finals MVP.
Defensive player.
Time Defensive Player of the Year. MVP multiple times, like 4-time MVP. You know what I'm saying?
She got what? The MVP this year. She got the Defensive Player this year.
She pulled a Mike. Mike didn't even get Finals MVP that year.
I think she got a scoring. Do they even have a scoring title over there? She
I
got
don't know,
it.
but she had a rookie. She got Rookie of the
She
Year.
got that. But I'm just going off of what the awards that she got this year.
That's like this year.
The Finals MVP, the chip, the MVP. You know what I'm saying? Defensive player. That's 4 off rip, bro. You ain't fucking with her, bro. You're not like ain't nobody
Shout
fucking
out,
with her, bro.
shout out, Lisa Leslie.
Bro.
Shout out, but
Shorty with
Maya
the lefty.
Moore, shout out.
Shorty with the lefty.
Shout out Diana Taurasi. Shout out, you know what I'm saying?
She's
Bird,
that
all
girl,
that.
bro. She's the one, man.
It's not, you know.
She's the one. Everything that she's getting right now, every award,
But
every accolade.
you got some people coming for her neck though.
Yeah, they are. It's gonna be. It's,
Paige, you know Paige. Yo, we been
they
talking
gonna
about
have
Paige
to
all
ball.
year.
They gotta ball though. They gotta be
ball.
consistent, like Asia is.
Well, the thing is too is like
They gotta be
Asia's
consistent.
big too, so that's another thing too. She not guard. You feel me? So like I feel like when you a guard, even in NBA, WNBA, you need that other big person to like really take you there. And I think like with Paige, she's gonna need that obviously, but her bag is unstoppable, obviously. But like Asia is just she's right now she's in her prime, obviously.
She's in the league of
I
her
think I
own
said obviously
now,
3
man.
times in a row, but it's obvious that she is the person y'all need to market the most
3-time
in the
champion.
WNBA.
She a 3-time champion now, right?
I
3 or
believe
4
so.
time. Like
I believe so. I don't be knowing the numbers too
Bro,
well because I don't watch like
she's
that.
out
But I
here,
fuck with
man.
y'all.
Every time I'm seeing a highlight, she's cooking.
Yeah,
She's cooking. No less. Take this 25.
yeah.
Take this 25. I'm gonna get these 15 boards too.
Yeah, nah, she's definitely
I'm gonna
talking.
do that too. You need a game winner? Lefty. Ha. You feel me? Like, Shorty got it, bro.
Yeah, nah,
Shorty
she's like,
got
I
it.
give her a shout out for that, man. I think that
She got it, man. She the one.
it's just about now, you know. Let's just do. Is there like a flyer that y'all putting out or something? I'm missing it. I never know when these shit start. I swear, I feel like,
And you know what I
and I
want
be
to
feeling like the league. I feel like they be playing for like 3 weeks, bro.
Yo, no bullshit. Like they get like 8-game seasons, right?
Like,
And then the playoffs be like 3 games.
yeah, it's like when you was playing like for the fucking for your football team. Like when I played for the Chicken Beat Chargers, bro, we played 8 games. That's football though. It's basketball, yo. How many times are y'all playing? I don't even know any of it. Every time, and then not for nothing. Also, I be looking at this shit and I be seeing the records. They be mad teams with ass in there and shit. Motherfuckers be 16 and fucking. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
what the
it's almost like, and I'm not even trying to be funny, but it feels like because they have a certain amount, they only have a certain amount of teams. Everybody kind of get a fucking automatic playoff bid.
yeah, I feel like everybody.
You all, hey, it don't matter. Only
I feel
thing
like
that we're just gonna do the rankings. Whoever has the best record, you obviously won. Whoever has the worst record, you obviously
Because
lost.
even with Paige's team, Dallas, like every time I'm seeing her hoop, I'm like, yo, she dropping 30, whatever. I look at the team record, they got like 10 wins and shit, like 30 losses. I'm like, yo, what the
Yeah,
fuck is
nah,
going on?
it's like it really is like how many games?
There's like 2 good teams, dead ass. Like it's like 3 good teams, like New York Liberty because they won it last year. so
I remember them winning it last year.
Which
I remember them winning it last
you
year.
know, but look at that. It's
But then,
not
like the
oh, what-
two seasons before that, it was the Aces again, right?
They win, and it's not like they're the toast of the town of New York. Still the teams that haven't even won shit in a minute.
That's because
That's where it's
it's going to take way too long for
Yeah.
them to like to take
Yeah,
over
I'm-
that market over there,
Honestly,
bro. Like you're competing with the Yankees, you're competing with the Giants, you're competing
Yeah.
with the Knicks.
I'm just hoping that y'all got some
And
shit
those are
out
just three of the major teams that are there because there's still more, right?
We even
But those are the 3 biggest, you can say,
Yeah.
right?
took them out of the Garden. Though. That's how you know it's bad. Like they're playing in the Barclays Center. They don't even play.
Now they have to play in the Barclays.
That's what they've been playing for a little bit now.
I'm not even trying to be funny, but they'll probably fuck around now because the Connecticut Sun is over there, right? No, but then didn't they get bought out?
They about to get bought out or something.
Yeah, so like who knows? They might have them play.
Me and you
in
could
New
buy
York.
the fucking Connecticut Sun.
Yeah, they might end up
$500, bro.
having them play in fucking somewhere Connecticut.
Yeah, you could buy the Connecticut Suns for $500, bro. And you could do payment plan.
Oh shit!
Like, come on, bro.
Like I said, they take Apple Pay too.
They be giving them tickets away, bro. I'll tell you, come on, just watch us for a second. It's like I bet you the fucking Springfield Thunderbirds get more fucking love than them. You know what I'm saying? It's just
I've been to one of the games too.
yeah. Shout out to T-Birds, man. Shout out to Phil. But yeah, man, that's gonna be a wrap on this episode, man. We doing it, dog. That's 18 motherfucking episodes. We was excited for this one because we had some shit to talk. You feel me? Got the Giants had a crazy dub. The Pats had a crazy dub.
Yeah, going to New Orleans and trying to get another one.
Again, show love to the shorts, man. Make sure y'all like, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. We 12 away from 50. You know, we moving on up. We not gonna stop. We love doing this shit. We love putting out this content for y'all, man. We need some support. We need some more subscribers. You know, just trying to build up the page. Want to get monetized, all that good shit. But this is just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Primo Sports. Any parting words for you, Lex?
You already know what I'm gonna say. Like, comment, subscribe, and that's it.
All right, Primos. Y'all be good, man. Peace.